everybody, welcome to another Q&A session with Dr. J. So we all love devouring, it's a word, devouring some yummy candy and all the amazing food and desserts and, gastronomic benefits of all the holidays that are, Thanksgiving just passed and we're going to be eating a lot of good food over Christmas break. And like I said, everything's moderation. It doesn't mean that we need to stop having all the foods that we love to eat and enjoy with our friends and family. But like I said, everything in moderation. So today I'm going to be answering some questions about, what we need to do in order to take care of our teeth so that we can enjoy the foods and the desserts and the candy that we enjoy, but at the same time, take care of our teeth and our smile so that they're not running out of our heads, So today's question is going to be focused on that. So let's moving forward. Common question I get is, does sugar cause cavities? Well, it's not just the sugar that's causing cavities. It's, we have the perception that it's like if you're eating a lot of candy, it's causing cavities, but there's, certain candies that are good, certain candies that are not so good. There's also other foods that are causing cavities. Anything that has a lot of starch in it, like for example, your breads, your pastas, your noodles. Take it from me, I'm a dentist. I love my candy. I love desserts. I can't get enough of whoopie pies, cheesecakes. I mean, you name it, anything with chocolate, with nuts, if you've had that, man, I can't get enough of that. Anytime you see me and you want to give me that, you're gonna be my next favorite person, new favorite person, like I say. So I love that stuff, but I'm fanatical about making sure that, when I'm going to bed, I'm gonna make sure that I floss my teeth, brush them, do proper oral care in order to make sure that my teeth are in good shape so that I can continue to enjoy the dietary lifestyle that I want to enjoy for the rest of my life, okay? So it's not just that I'm eating candy, but I'm also eating a lot of starchy foods. I love my pastas, I love my noodles, I love all the cheesy stuff, So all of that stuff has starch in it, and bacteria is gonna take any kind of food that has any kind of caloric value. It's gonna use the starches from the rice, from the noodles, the cheese, and use that to kind of break it down into acids. And it's those acids that's what's doing the damage. So if you take care of your teeth, okay, then you're not gonna have that acid attack constantly damaging your teeth. You want to make sure you're brushing, you're flossing, you're rinsing, you're getting fluoride treatments at your dental hygiene visits, and at home, you're taking care of like brushing twice a day. Some people need to brush more frequently if there's, certain prosthesis in their mouth, certain appliances that they're wearing. Sometimes there's a food trap that's created and you need to take better care of it. And it's just, the nature of the appliance. Some people have naturally soft teeth, so they need to take more care of their teeth. I feel like my teeth are naturally soft. I have a lot of dental problems myself even though I'm a dentist, and I know that, hey, listen, in order to mitigate that, I'll just have to take better care of my teeth so I can continue to enjoy the sweets and desserts I have. Everybody keeps asking me, hey, what toothpaste should I use, or what toothbrush should I use? And another common question is, hey, what candy is the worst kind of candy? And that's a really great question. I feel, in my opinion, the worst kind of candy is the sticky, chewy kind. Anything that you're like just chewing on it and it almost feels like it's got so much tension or suction in your mouth, it's gonna pull a tooth out if you, it's had that kind of tenacity. It's just like almost like, if you've taken a big lump of peanut butter and stuck it to the roof of your mouth and you're just going all the time and you just can't get it out of your mouth. That's the sticky kind of candy, that's gonna really get into the crevices of your teeth. It's gonna stay there, it's gonna be hard to clean, and that's gonna do a lot of damage. Another tough kind of candy that I have that comes to mind is like the really, really hard candy. It's almost like a piece of rock in your mouth. And I know when I was a kid, I used to chew ice. I have young kids and they used to chew ice, and it's almost the same thing. It's like ice, but sweet ice, and you're just crunching it, and before you know it, you've crunched away a piece of your tooth. That's not what the point, that wasn't what you were designed to do when you had the hard candy. So the really, really chewy, sticky kind of candy, or the really hard candy, I probably think is the worst kind of candy that you can really, really go with. So I would definitely avoid those. And also, it depends on the amount of the frequency the amount of time that that candy is in your mouth. So if you've eaten a piece of candy and you wash it down, and the time that the candy actually spends in your mouth, around your teeth, releasing the sugars, is one thing. But if you're constantly popping a piece after piece after piece, as soon as you're done with the first piece, there's no gap, and you're probably, the amount of time that the candy's actually in your mouth. That's the other thing that you want to watch out for, is like not to have constant sugary acids kind of bathe your teeth, which is going to cause other forms of damage as well. So, type of candy, duration that it's in your mouth is something to think about as well. If you want to eat candy, what kind of candy should you eat, and how do you take care of your teeth if you're eating candy? There's a new brand of candy that's out in the market that has sugars such as in the form of xylitol. Now, xylitol is a special kind of sugar that actually helps prevent cavities. It actually helps keep your teeth clean, and it actually works in a way that there's less acid damage to the teeth. So if you're gonna go for candy with xylitol in it. I think that's a really, really good one to go for. And in terms of keeping your teeth, make sure that the amount of time that the candy actually spends in your mouth, or the amount of time you're enjoying the candy, is a short duration. You enjoy the candy, you wash it down in water or something else, and you're done. It's kind of like taking it in moderation, taking it a small piece, and then giving yourself a time limit before you can have another piece of candy. Just having that gap before the candy is again attacking, and the sugars are already attacking your teeth, and the bacteria getting that opportunity to work on those sugars and release those acids, is something else you want to watch out for. Sometimes I get asked, how long should you wait before you can brush your teeth, after you've had a piece of candy? Normally I would say you should brush your teeth right away after you had candy, because the sugar is just going to stay in your mouth, it's going to damage your teeth. Our teeth have billions, I want to say billions, with a B, of bacteria. The mouth is the most common, the most bacteria dense area of the body, I might say. And anytime you put a piece of candy in your mouth, all those bacteria are just having a party with that. They just, it's like, it's party time. They're just attacking the candy, using it to kind of get their own nutrition from it, and then they release toxic acids inside your mouth, and those toxic acids are what's responsible for damaging and destroying your teeth. You wouldn't want toxic acids in your mouth. You don't want bacteria releasing the byproducts, That's kind of like when they're digesting and they're releasing acid at digestion. It's kind of gross. So, brush your teeth right away. What if you're outside and you can't get to a toothbrush? You can't get to toothpaste. You can't find anything, and you're at a restaurant and you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Take some water and rinse your mouth out. Maybe rinse 2 or 3 times. Just get the amount of sugar that's in your mouth down, and you realize that is a big, big benefit to you. Apart from just washing all the sugars down, and also washing all the bacteria kind of either down the hatch or out. So rinse your mouth out, either swallowing the water or expectorating, and just getting that sugar volume out of the mouth makes a big difference. A lot of people ask, hey, is it better if I eat candy and sodas and sugary foods throughout the day, or is it better to have it after a meal? I feel like that is a really, really good question. And again, it might be a matter of personal choice. What if you're, like you said, what if, am I supposed to have the desserts after the meal? Well, what if desserts is your meal? What if your lunch was Twizzlers and a Coke? That's a good question. I think it's a choice of personal preference. I think that given a choice, if you ask me, what would I do? I normally have a meal and then I have my candy after the meal. My meal is not necessarily very sugary to begin with. I'm not having Twizzlers and Coke, or I'm not having like cheesecake and a really, really sugary beverage to go with it as my lunch or my dinner. Trying to eat healthy when I can, but after the meal, if I want to go for a piece of chocolate with some nuts, or if I want to go for some pie, or some like a whoopie pie, or some ice cream, sure, why not? But again, it's the moderation part that we need to understand. It's what's important. It's like, you don't need to deprive yourself, But at the same time, you don't need to overindulge either, because anything in moderation is going to be manageable and is going to lead to a healthier lifestyle for you. So, yeah, you decide what's going to be your meal. You decide what's your dietary lifestyle is, and whether you want to follow A, B, or C. Whatever lifestyle is your choice, totally. But at the same time, I'm a proponent of like, hey, let's take care of your teeth, whether you're having candy for lunch and dinner, or whether you're having a meal and then having candy after lunch and dinner. But regardless, you know what you ate, you know what you need to do after that is pick up the floss your teeth. If you can't floss, use a water pick. It's a good alternative, Some kind of irrigation device is really, really helpful to help get the food and the plaque away from the teeth and rinse out your mouth, or just, get it out of there. Brush your teeth afterwards. Make sure you got a nice hygienic oral cavity. Make sure you're not having bad breath, because that's one of the big indicators. If you're eating your foods in your, if you've got bad breath, that's a big indicator that there's some kind of infection in your mouth. And if you're not taking care of it, you'll know very quickly. Or somebody close to you who's honest with you will tell you very quickly of what's going on and advise you to make an appointment with us to take care of your smile. Take care of your teeth, take care of your gums. If you're brushing and you find that your gums are bleeding, it's a big sign that there's an infection in there. And all of that starts with making an appointment with us at the dental office and Bootway Dental, Media Dental Associates, Conshohocken Dental Arts. Give us a call, we'd be happy to take care of you. Again, we can make the recommendations once we get to know you, get to know your baseline level of oral health, understand what it is like, help you understand what it is like to have a good, healthy mouth, healthy teeth and gums, and understand you better, just so we can make the right recommendations for you and your oral health. So give us a call. We're happy to help you and your family. Look forward to take care of you years to come. Thanks so much. Thank you for watching. Take care and happy holidays, everybody. Hey everyone, didn't want to forget this. We've also teamed up with some community partners to help those people in need in our community. We have teamed up with the Westchester Food Cupboard and the Delco Food Project. We're going to be collecting toiletries, anything that cannot be purchased with food stamps, especially. So you have stuff like toilet paper, toothbrushes, mouthwash, dental floss, soap, shampoo, anything that you want to donate, please bring it over to our offices. We'll be collecting for these two community partners, the Delco Food Project and the Westchester Food Cupboard. This is going to go on from December 10th, and it's going to be wrapping up on December 29th. So please remember to bring your receipts with you for the stuff that you donate. We're going to be matching every receipt at this office, at all the offices, and also everybody who brings in a receipt will get an entry into our amazing big car giveaway. So don't forget that. We're going to be giving a brand new car next year in the summer. So, don't forget to get enrolled in that. And please like, share, comment, and let everybody know we are part of this amazing community give back, and we want all your support. So share the news and take part. Thanks again.